Hi, everyone, and welcome. It's another ICBA Daily News Update for Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. I'm Jordan Bateman, VP Communications for the Independent Contractors and Businesses Association. I'm going to give you the heads up today on a couple things. First, how Canadians are feeling about their money sitch. Spoiler alert, it ain't great. Digital building permits being rolled out in BC, and Calgary winning the industrial jobs race. Of course, for links to the sources for all of this material, please visit the ICBAindependent.ca. That's www.icbaindependent.ca. We can't post media links here on Facebook, of course, because of the Trudeau government's very foolish and short-sighted Online News Act. All right, let's get to the news. First, the Financial Post, they report on a survey showing that 70% of Canadians think our national economy is on the wrong track, mainly due to the financial distress their own families are feeling. Look, it's hard to get 70% of Canadians to agree on anything, but they say that they sense Canada is going the wrong direction financially. Nearly a third of respondents say they were worse off in September than they were just a month before, and 53%, so more than half of Canadians, are worried about their day-to-day finances. And this is maybe the most worrisome statistic of all in this poll, in this survey. Nearly 1 in 5, almost 20%, 1 in 5 say they will likely default on a loan or mortgage payment before the end of 2023. The fiscal situation is grim in a lot of households right now. Another interest rate will surely further that calamity. These are very touchy times for a lot of families out there. There's no easy way to say it. All right, moving to the BC government. So the BC government says it's working with 16 local governments to roll out digital options for applying for building permits. I, for one, would like to congratulate the British Columbia and local governments for entering 2008 and the digitization of the economy. Sorry it took so long for you to get there for building permits. The hope is that this will speed up processing and approvals at City Hall. One group not involved in this digital option is Kelowna, one city not involved. They're doing their own thing, a partnership with Microsoft, which will actually apply artificial intelligence to look at their building applications in order to flag things that may not be in compliance, but more importantly, to speed up the processing time. So lots of things going on. We need more of these experiments happening across municipal halls. The number one thing is to get permits out faster. All right, and then finally, Calgary. You know, the NHL season kicked off again this week, and the Calgary Flames and Vancouver Canucks probably kind of in that mushy middle in the Pacific Division. They'll be going back and forth all season. But one place where Calgary is absolutely thumping Vancouver is in the race to attract industrial investment and all the great jobs and spin-offs that come with it. And that's according to the head of the Greater Vancouver Board of Trade. This is our friend Brigitte Anderson. She says, quote, in the past 4.5 years, an estimated 5.1 million square feet of space has been taken up by firms in Calgary rather than Metro Vancouver. This includes firms that have left our region and others that preferred to invest in Vancouver but instead chose Calgary. The economic repercussions are staggering. Our study estimates that our loss of 6,300 direct jobs, $477 million in wages, and nearly $500 million in GDP is Calgary's gain. That's the end of the quote. It's a number of factors contributing to this. A shortage of industrial land in Southwest BC, just driving land prices across the region way up. BC's much higher tax regime. Frankly, poor government fiscal management. BC is now in a massive deficit situation. This is all leading companies to put family supporting jobs in Calgary rather than Vancouver. It's more attractive as well for Calgarians. It's easier to find, Calgary housing isn't affordable by many measures, but Vancouver is one of the worst housing markets for affordability in the entire world. So even a little bit of relief is better. So that attracts more people. This is a huge loss for Vancouver. $500 million in GDP just from one region migrating from Metro Vancouver to Calgary. That's going to have long-term repercussions for the British Columbia economy, which cannot rely on real estate for the rest of its existence to drive its economy. Like, we've got to get back to what has built this country, resources, exports, things like that. All right, that's it for the morning news. I wish I had some good news, but It's that kind of economic market, folks. So hang in there. If you have any news things that I should take a look at or think about for tomorrow, send them to Jordan at icba.ca. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.